Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both an astrologer and both Western and Vedic, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I'm also well versed in Vedic remedies and sciences, and yeah, lots of things. And
She
I'm
does
really excited.
stuff.
I know, and I'm really excited to be here with Tanys today. It's just us
Exciting.
today. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy, and I do energy healing. I'm an intuitive energy healer with multiple modalities, crystal master. I do channeling and Celtic Shamanic high priestess, and yeah, galactic ambassador, telling me I'm a galactic shaman, whatever that means.
Lots
So
of
yeah.
crowns.
Whatever that is. I just do what I'm told. They tell me what to do and I do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we actually wanted to highlight some wonderful things that Tanys is doing before we get the show started and do our collective readings today. Tanys, tell the audience all of the amazing things that you've been up to.
So there's a lot going on. So we've got a bunch of different podcasts. So all of the teachers, like we've all been like working behind the scenes on all sorts of stuff. So we do this podcast. We do another one, Twillow Talk, on Mondays. I do that with Jen, and Michelle was on 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
2 weeks ago. And we've got Ramsey coming, I think, in 2 weeks. So not this coming Monday, but the following one.
Fun.
Which he's another one of our readers that you've seen on this show. And he's also one of our teachers. We've got lots of great people coming on Twillow Talk coming up. We have some big names that have been confirmed, so stay tuned. And yeah, it's exciting. I'm really excited. And let's see, what else have we got going on? Well, Michelle is going to be teaching a class starting Saturday. So you guys, if you're going to sign up, you got to sign up soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Michelle, do you want to talk about that for a second? I'll pull up the membership site.
Yeah. While you're pulling up the membership site, I just want to show all of you guys this. This is Intro to Vedic Astrology. I'm conducting a 12-course workshop that's, of course, will expand into other workshops depending on interest. We're going to meet 12 Saturdays on Zoom. It's for an hour and a half. It starts this Saturday. You can still sign up today. It's astrologicaltarot.com/classes. You just go to classes on my website, and that'll just take you straight to the Twillow page. And Tanys is going to show you that.
So we'll pull that up as well. So I'm going to share my screen, if that's okay.
Yes.
Share screen.
Okay.
Going to select which one. We want this one. There we go.
Okay.
There. So this is the Twillow Lifestyle Community page. So we've got lots going on here. You can book a discovery call with Jen or Gary or myself by clicking here. We have the Intro to Vedic Astrology page actually right here. So if you want more information about that, there's a whole page here. There's the 12 weeks. So you can take a look at that. Michelle's got her bio here. And there's a couple of places there to sign up. The other classes, of course, on here are also under classes and events. So if we click here, you'll see here that we've got some great classes coming up. I'm teaching an Aqua Lead class. It's actually a master class, so you would need to have a prerequisite for that. Aqua Lead is a healing modality that it heals the water in the body, and it's great for inflammation. So that's a good thing to look at. I also have Nukti coming up, which is it's a post Reiki or a post Aqua Lead. You have to have some experience with the energy healing for this one. It's a pretty high vibe one. It's a healing modality that was downloaded to me by the Pleiadians back in 2019. So we've now been using it for, what is it, 3-4 years now. And I've already been teaching it for 2. So it's an awesome modality, really high vibe, great for grief relief and trauma. So I use that a lot with my clients. And then there's also an add-on for the Aqua Lead Master. It's unicorn symbols, which are a lot of fun. And then once a month, I have started doing my enlightenment evenings again, which is it's an hour and a half, and it's actually in person. So those of you that are in Ottawa can join me for that one. And we have some trauma release coming up, and more to come, actually. There's lots there for trauma relief and stuff. So if you're suffering, don't suffer any longer. Let us help you. Okay. The other thing we have is a membership page. And this is what I wanted to focus and share with you, because on the membership page, there's a bunch of resources. So there's 2 different styles of membership. There's a no cost one. So you can join this free membership and you get access to lots of different resources. There's a meditation that you can try and all of that stuff. It's like a taster to see how you feel about everything else, because we do have the paid one, and you save quite a bit if you do the year as opposed to monthly. But if you just want to give it a shot, and then you can certainly subscribe there. So what I'm going to do is take you in. I'm going to log in.
And just to let all of our Americans know, these are in Canadian prices, so the price is even lower.
Exactly. All right, let me just log in. It was easier to do this while I've got you all here, because if I did it before, it might not work quite as well. All right. There we go. So we're logged in. So the basic member, so this is the free membership side of things. You'll have meditations here. We have card readings. So there's a couple of pick a card readings there. These horoscopes, the reason it says November is because the horoscopes are actually on the paid site. Okay, so if you want to see the monthly horoscopes, that's where you would find them. The pick a card reading is here. If we go back here, we have a meditation, mindfulness meditation, lots more of them in the paid membership side of things. If we look here, we have resources, and here we've got a couple of resources. We have a couple of free ebooks here, as well as some previews of some of the ones that are on the paid site. We have a self-care wheel. You have access to the crystal directory by signing up here. You can get to that from the main page as well, but it is in here as a link as well. We have another article here. What else have we got in here? Let's see. Yeah, there's more coming there as well. If you are a yearly member, you also get 10% off of the Twillow Lifestyle Academy stuff. Okay, so let's take a little peek in this. So we just added new content. In here, we've got more meditations. There's at least 3, there's 4 of them going on there. So those will change up as well as we go. Card readings, you'll see that there are 2 pick a card readings, and we have past few months as well. We have resources. Again, we've got more of the books. You can see here they're full copies of the ebooks that are on here. Crystal directory. We have Michelle. We have one of her articles in here about Vedic astrology, reading before marriage or divorce. And we also have our Vedic astrology report, which Michelle puts in here every month. You click on there and you can go right to it. We have the transits, and I also have left the 2023 transits up there as well. In there. So that gets changed every month. We get new recipes, whether usually it's a healthy food recipe and an essential oil recipe, because we have our essential oil specialist, Ruth, who works with us, and a nutritionist, Nicole, who also works with us. We have a yoga short on here, which is basically a short little yoga thing, and our members off code. All right. And there's more to come. We're working on this diligently to, bring you more content. We've got a bunch of different people contributing. We have lots of teachers. There's 8 of us now. So we're all contributing stuff to this. And yeah, so stay tuned. Yeah.
That's a lot for your money, folks.
Yeah, there's at least half a dozen ebooks on there even right now. So
yeah, that's a
that's
crazy deal. Yeah, so definitely take advantage of some of those tools and resources. And I hope you guys sign up for some classes or some tools, because
yeah.
that's what we put them up for. We put a lot of the entire team puts tons of work into this, and our fearless leader Tanys has done a great job of compiling everything and keeping everything organized. And yeah, so we really appreciate you, Tanys. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you guys.
We love you. You're such a
So,
great leader.
thank you.
Okay, I just want to say hi to some people in the audience.
Absolutely.
We have Maruta. Welcome, Maruta. It's good to see you. We have Rachel. Good to see you, Rachel. I've been following your story on Facebook, honey. I'm sending you a big non-itchy hug. We have Pooja with us. Good to see you, Pooja.
Hello.
And Samantha. Love the sunflower. Thank you. I love
Beautiful.
sunflowers. Very Queen of Wands. And then Jackie, one of our favorite people. Yay, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
And let's see. Oh my gosh, Gerald. We love Gerald.
Oh, he's lurking.
Have fun with your book discussion. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
He had a fabulous show this week with a tarot creator and artist. And oh my gosh, it was just phenomenal. If you want to catch the replay, guys, it's great. Tarot Stash. And Jane is here. Good to see you, Jane. And Hannah. Good to see you, Hannah. Welcome to the show. I see you're a new face. Mercedes, I saw that you tipped, so you're second in line. Thank you, Mercedes. And yeah, so everyone, welcome. If I didn't call you out, I apologize. I'm just calling out the comments. I can't see who's in the side over here. Okay. So I'm sending you all tons of love. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. So I'm going to go into the astrology transits. Tanys is going to go into the overall energies for the week, and then we're going to get to your questions. First in line right now is Rachel. Second is Mercedes. That's because they tipped. If you want to get to the front of the line, go ahead and tip. PayPal.me/astrologicaltarot. Links are in the description. I have both Square and PayPal. And you can find me on Venmo, apparently. That works. So I guess I set that up like a million years ago. But yeah, so if you want to tip for the show, it goes toward ads and things to keep this going. Okay. All right. So let me go into the astrological transits. So the big one that's coming up, that's like, I don't know, today, is Mars entered Cancer. Okay. This is the sign of debilitation for Mars. Okay. And he's going to be here until June 30th. When Mars is in Cancer in Vedic astrology, you can face emotional challenges. We already kind of went through this with the eclipse, but this just brings a little bit more to the mix. Okay. So if you find yourself struggling in the sensitive water sign of Cancer, like your energies are fluctuating, it's more difficult to assert yourself. It's hard to stay motivated. Know that this is because of this energy. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and emotions play a significant role in this transit because that's what the moon rules. Okay. It's our emotional inner state. So this can potentially, with this Cancerian energy, that can lead to like impulsive actions based on our feelings instead of our logic. So it's like leading too much with your heart and not enough with your head. There needs to be a good balance there. Okay. So it's really important to focus on self-care, nurture yourself during this time, practice patience and empathy. Most of you in the audience are empaths, so I know you already know this MO. And channel your energy into protecting and supporting your loved ones while recognizing your own emotional needs. That's really important. Finding healthy outlets for your emotions will help navigate this transit a lot more effectively. Okay. And that starts today and it goes till June 30th. Second, we've got Saturn aspecting Mercury. Okay. And that is on the 12th. So Mercury is still retrograde in Aries and Saturn is in Aquarius. So Saturn is going to be at 11 degrees and 57 of Aquarius, and Mercury is going to be at 11 and 57 of Aries. That's how they're aspecting each other. So Saturn's influence here is bringing a sense of responsibility and discipline, while the Mercury retrograde and fiery Aries can lead to like really impulsive thoughts and misunderstandings. So you may need to slow down and reassess your ideas and plans during this time. Don't do anything big. Okay. Tomorrow, you're going to start feeling this energy, and then it's going to really hit the next day. Okay, so you can kind of prepare yourself for it. It's essential to practice patience and think through your decisions really carefully. Focus on organizing your thoughts, revisiting unfinished tasks. Embrace this discipline that Saturn is bringing us by redefining your communication skills, developing a more structured approach, and being mindful of your thoughts and your actions. And you can much better navigate this energy and find clarity amidst the challenges that it brings. Okay. Then the sun is going to enter Taurus, and that's on May 14th. And again, this is the sidereal calculation. It's based on the galaxy. Okay. So this is going to be until June 15th. So you may experience a shift towards stability and grounding during this time. Taurus is an earth sign ruled by Venus, the planet of love and luxury. So this period encourages you to focus on your material comforts, financial security, sensual pleasures. Okay. Your determination and practical approach to problem solving are greatly enhanced. It's going to help make you help you make really steady progress towards your goals. And just take this opportunity to really nurture your relationships and indulge in life's simple pleasures. Yay. Pay attention to your physical well-being and your financial stability. Find kind of a balance between work and leisure. And know that the sun in Taurus is a little bit slower in pace, but the reason for that is it's asking you to build a really solid foundation for your future endeavors. Like right now, we're planting seeds in Aries, and we're going to start nurturing them, watering them, tilling them under Taurus. Okay, so that's awesome. Then here's the good news, everybody. I've been looking forward to this. I know everyone has. Mercury turns direct in Aries on the 15th. Yay! So this happens in Ashwini Nakshatra, which is right here. Here's Ashwini. Okay. So you can expect a boost in mental agility, communication, curiosity. Ashwini is the first nakshatra. He represents new beginnings, speed, healing energies. That's the Ashwini Kumaras, who were the physicians to the gods. So this combination fosters a sense of enthusiasm, of innovation, and encourages you to explore new ideas and express yourself with clarity. During this time, you could be drawn to learning new skills, seeking fresh perspectives in various areas of your life. Embrace these energies, because Ashwini is giving you a lot of self-improvement and personal growth opportunities with this. So communication with others will likely become more efficient and engaging if you jump on this. Okay. Make the most of this transit by just actively participating in intellectual pursuits and embracing the positive momentum that it offers, like signing up for a class at Twillow. Shameless plug. Yeah, I know.
I actually have 2 cards that are about workshops. So
Of course. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. So we do have a new moon coming on May 18th, but next week I'll go ahead and go over that with you. And without further ado, Tanys.
Hello, everyone. Yeah. So we have had a ton of solar flares this week. I think yesterday I have a little app that tells me when we've got some activity going on. I think I was getting it like every half hour yesterday. I had like a huge number of them. We've had like 2 CMEs this week, which are coronal mass ejections. So that's like a big of plasma that gets sent to the earth. So when we've got all of this activity, we're really feeling it. The energies, it's like we get a little bump on the earth. And so we're on the earth. So as we get that little bump, we feel it if you're sensitive, right? So there's this little bump and it raises our vibration. So we're going through this huge transitionary period, okay? And it may feel like you're on the wrong path, because when we're going through transition, it feels like, oh my gosh, it's like walking through mud, and there's decisions to be made and all of this sort of stuff. They're saying, just stay the course. Right? Just stay the course. And that's what Michelle was saying. It's not a good time to make decisions this week. So stay the course. Okay. They're encouraging us to do our healing work, and particularly stuff in the past. Okay. So if something's coming up for you, where does that start? Right? Often our triggers are from our past, our childhood, our programming. So take a look at that, because it's a great time to start breaking barriers. See here, this is just confirming our new growth that's coming. Okay. So they're encouraging us to look deeper. Okay. Look at all those beautiful gems, our gems of knowledge, right? They're encouraging us to listen to each other with our heart. Listen with your heart. We are so like Michelle said, we have to have that balance, right? We have to have the heart and the brain, because we have to be able to make intelligent decisions, but we have to pay attention to the heart as well. Okay. And, prayer can really make a difference. So pray from the heart. Prayer can really move mountains. Reach out to the divine with one's heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Okay. Hearing messages from spirit. So as we raise our vibration, right, we get more sensitive. We start to hear, see, feel the other dimensional frequencies. Okay. So don't be surprised if that starts to happen for you. It's totally normal with the higher vibration. So trust the guidance you're receiving. We are embarking on an adventure. Okay. This whole raising the Earth's vibration is an adventure, and we just need to embrace the future. Look at that door there, right? We need to walk through that door of possibilities. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to increase our knowledge. So there's the workshop thing. It says, education brings opportunity. Take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. So what makes you smile? What brings you bliss? All right, here's my 2-2 card. Find the balance and find what makes you blissful. What brings you bliss? All right, because that's what's going to help you to reveal your radiance. And we've got pearls of wisdom coming here. So there's lots of pearls of wisdom. Good card for money this week, cultivating prosperity. All right. And careers are blossoming. So it's a good week for career stuff. Embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So sit down and decide exactly what it is you want to manifest, because we can expect miracles. Okay. In terms of what we can all do to prepare for all of this, again, our healing work. Eat your veggies. We have sacral chakra, which is very much in tune with what Michelle was saying, right? It's talking about, that's all about creativity. Embrace that. Base chakra. So keep your thoughts positive. You are safe. And I got the workshops and seminars. So find something that lights you up. Take a class. Okay, so that's what we've got this week. A lot of cards jumped out this week. So they have a lot to impart. So yeah, it's going to be a fun week.
I love that we both got classes and expanding knowledge and things like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to Scott. Good to see you.
Hey,
oh my
Scott.
Goodness. Yeah. Good. We love Scott. Yeah. And then Gerald says, I'm not surprised by the number of solar flares. I must be impacted by them when they happen. I might be sensitive to them. I can look at your chart and see what your solar energy looks like, Gerald. Yeah. I bet you are. I bet you are. And Decent Boy, good to see you joining us from Twitch. And then Maruta, I'm wondering, how does it affect a person when the sun is in their moon sign? That's called a new moon. Okay. And it makes us a little less bright. New moons are harder to navigate than full moons. Full moons, we're at a maximum brightness. We have all of the benefits of the emotional benefits of the moon. But when the sun is with the moon, it can make us really emotional, because our ego is right in line with our emotions. And so it's harder to, for instance, if someone had, let's say, a Scorpio moon and a Taurus sun, the Scorpio moon, you wouldn't see as much because it's very private and they're 180 degrees apart, right? That's a full moon baby. But if you had a Scorpio moon and a Scorpio sun, then that would be, you would know that this person was secretive because it would be outward and inward, if that makes any sense. Okay, so they really, really embody that sign. And their emotional state is projected by the ego. I hope that helps. And then personal, I'm actually studying the 5 sources of light with my guru this year. This is her book. And it goes into the different lunar cycles and its relationship with, the sun and the other modalities. But it actually goes into moon tithis and lunar nakshatras, the whole thing. It's really, and this is how we time events and things like that for people, but among other things. But yeah, and we can choose career by looking at the karanas and things like that. So there's a lot going on. That's like a whole course. But But I
I
hope
would,
I gave you the basics.
well, and I think if we're talking about that and the solar flares, which
Yeah.
I would think that they would affect those people a fair
Mm-hmm.
bit because it's in their moon, right? So their moon is more about emotions. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
So I
It's the
would
inner
think that you're going
self.
to have that sort of those emotional swings, I would say, when we have the solar flares, because it would definitely be activity in that sign.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you would just
So
be projecting it more than other people, probably. That makes sense, Tanys. Yeah. Okay. Hannah, good to see you. Let's see. Sarabi. I hope that, or Sarabai. Good to see you. Sarabi Kumari. I love that. I love the name Kumari. It's a form of Durga. It's a young
beautiful.
girl form of Durga. It's my favorite, one of my favorite names. Okay. So, Kirsty, good to see you. And, okay.
There's a question
And,
from Maruda too about the deck.
oh, yeah. Yeah. Which one
The
is it? The
tiny or the
yellow?
yellow title blocks.
Oh, yes. That's,
I'm thinking that's
yes.
this one, right?
Karma cards? Or is that what
Is it
you're
this
doing?
one?
She's talking about yours? Oh, Tannis. Got it. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I think it's these ones that you're talking about. If that's the case, they are Denise Lynn Gateway cards.
Oh, cool.
I just love them. They're one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
you use them all the time. They're fabulous. They
I
really
do.
they get the message across beautifully. Yeah,
They're really nice and positive, very healing. So
they
she's
really
saying
are.
yes, those.
And that's
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So they're awesome. I love these. One of the
Okay.
first ones that I really connected with, actually.
Oh,
Those
good.
ones
Good.
and my Michael deck, which is this one. That's the one I got for Christmas when I picked
I
this
love
deck.
that deck too.
This one here. Whoops. Sort of light. That's the other one I use a lot. When I picked this up, somebody gave it to me for Christmas. My husband gave it to me for Christmas. And when I picked up the deck, I tingled. So I knew it was right. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And Maruta says, my boyfriend has a Taurus moon. I'm just wondering what I need to prepare for. Ooh, okay. The best way you can handle the boyfriend is to just offer a lot of emotional support. Okay. Just to help him stay grounded. Taurans are really good at that. But when it comes to different energies, it can be a little different. And if he's a Taurus sun and moon, that's a new beginning. So new beginning for him, because full moons represent kind of endings. So this would be like a good time for him to start something long term. Okay. There's your reading. Okay. Oh, and she says, I seem to be attracted to gateways lately. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
So
Again, about new beginnings and stuff, right? So gateways being opportunity, encouraging you to walk through the gateway. Yeah.
Got it.
That's my take on it anyway.
Oh, and a Pisces sun. So yes, definitely be emotionally and grounding for him, because Pisces are super psychic and they're not as grounded because they're so in other realms. So helping him stay grounded is very, very good. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start answering some questions. Our first tipper is Rachel. Okay, Miss Rachel. Let me try to find you here. I should tag these like Scott does. Okay, here it is. My question is, if you have any advice about what's causing my food allergy or RAS, please let me know. I'm curious about apartment I just saw. Okay, well, I went into the food allergy and rash.
Okay, so I'll do
because
the apartment.
because that's the cards are, well, and I got one for the apartment. So we're winging it. It's just us. Okay.
Yep. We just do what comes up.
Okay, so the main thing I got for you, Rachel, is energetic movement from the Whispers of Ganesh. So what this tells me is that you're expressing your emotions in a physical way, and it's coming out in your skin. This is an emotional imbalance. Okay. It's also could be, and that can cause physiological problems. So definitely continue to see the doctor and, get whatever ointments or antibiotics or things that you need. And I know that's what you're doing. But what they're saying is that you're in a phase of development and change. And Spirit is showing you that you have the option and the breathing space to move forward with your plans and your activities. But that you're really high level energy and you move really, really fast. They're like showing like you in fast motion, if that makes any sense. You tend to, like, with that Aries moon, you tend to be kind of impulsive, if that makes any sense. Okay. And with the Mercury retrograde there right now, it can be affecting, your overall mental state. Okay. they're saying that you expect to be very busy and you make yourself very busy throughout the day. Okay, you've got an overabundance of energy. It's like showing me like this fire inside of you. And so when you express your emotion in a physical way, I mean, it can unite your body with your spirit, but not if it's like, if there are too many distractions around you, or if there's, how do I say this? There's just too much going on. Like they're showing me this reel of your average day, and your guides are advising you that, it's okay to step into things that are new and exhilarating and exciting. That's really great. But try to finish one task before starting another is what they're saying. Okay. And try not to, uh, try to collect your thoughts a little more. And I know that's hard during the retrograde. It'll get easier after the 15th for you, Rachel. Okay. So that's kind of the mental piece of this. So I went to the creativity oracle and it exploded. I had to go pick the cards off the floor. And then I also went to the karma cards. Now, so I identified the issue in the karma cards. It has to do with your career. It's your 10th house. Your career is stressing you out, and you need to start taking breaks and doing remedies regarding your career. Okay. I know that's difficult because of the type of career that you have. But it's just something that you need to be really cognizant of because it's stressing you out. Okay. So what can you do to mitigate this? And she goes, okay, this rash has been going on for 3 months. It's particular to food. Okay. That's definitely something to ask the doctors because I don't have an allergen test. It is, I'm so sick of it. Okay. So what I'm saying is mentally and emotionally, work is stressing you out. Okay. And that has that plays a part in this because when we're stressed, our immunity goes down. Okay. So you need to start doing some things to kind of bring those stress levels down. This is the overall energy I got from you. Contest. Be yourself fully, and you are without compare a true winner in the only contest that matters. Stop competing negatively with yourself is what they're showing me. Try to practice more positive affirmations, especially when it comes to work, because they're showing me like a kind of a really bully-like environment. Okay. Also, I also got limits. Okay. You can see here. Limits. You got the horse. There's horses in both of these, Tanys. Okay. So know that limiting attitudes are often formed as protective reactions to past events. So there's some past stuff that's causing you to kind of go through this imbalance. The past stuff is related to wounding. Withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem and it cripples action, or it can cause you to go in the wrong direction. Okay, so taking time to be still, to breathe, to work on some of these wounds. There are a lot of classes, especially like something like Nocti or Reiki or something like that, that you might be able to take to kind of start doing some self-healing. I also got cycles. So the wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature because we're a part of nature. I got get out in nature and know that this is just a phase. You will find balance after this. Okay, so I'm going to get to the self-care cards in a second because those are big for you because that also exploded. But this is for the apartment. All right. I got the alchemist. Our enchanted world provides the means for transforming the leaden aspects of daily life into a golden experience available to all. You're going to really want to feng shui this place if you're going to go in there because there's some negative energy. You're going to want to clear it. You're going to want to use some feng shui. And there's a leaden aspect in that apartment that is going to keep you from peace. It can be removed, but the feng shui is the number one. This is my feng shui card. So that's something that you can look into doing. I know that Susan Sharonis is an excellent person to talk to about that because she's worked with feng shui and she's got like an amazing bed and breakfast that she's had completely redone. It's fabulous. Okay.
If you have simple questions, I can answer those too. I just got my certification, but
oh, perfect. There you go. Yeah. Awesome. So we have someone here. So I went to my self-care
Susan's
oracle.
Awesome too.
Susan's yeah. I just mentioned her because she mentions feng shui all the time.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
So I got drink tea. If there's a specific tea that would really calm down those jittery nerves or help with the rash, Tanys, you can, I mean, I'm not saying cure it, go to your doctor, but just something to help calm you down. I got chamomile's good at night, mint.
Yeah. Peppermint is what came to mind. I feel like peppermint for some reason for her.
Okay.
I think maybe it's the digestive
Oh,
aspect?
maybe. Yeah. And peppermint's good for Vata, and it's
Okay.
good for Mercury. And Mercury's in Aries right now, going over her moon Rahu conjunction. So that's good. I got connect with your womb. Okay. That's another area to just kind of connect with. This is the sacral chakra. So do some sacral chakra work. I got ground yourself. So focus on that Mudlahara. These are kind of the bottom two nakshatras. Okay. That's really important to do. I got dance. This is your Manipura. Dance, sing, enjoy. All right. And then when you're done dancing, go treat yourself to a massage. Nice hot sesame oil massage. That's really good for Vata energy. Oh, you love peppermint. That's great. She goes, I thought maybe because my current house had mold because of my rash. That's why I thought to move. Well, that would be the alchemist. That would be the thing in your environment that's poisoning you, if that's the case. I actually got full-on bronchitis and rashes from black mold when I was younger. So definitely, if you have a mold problem in your apartment, definitely address that, Rachel, because that's a very serious thing. If you can't get out right away, scrubbing bubbles is the bomb. It's like these little scrubble bubbles, guys, and they have like this shower foam, and it sticks to walls and ceilings because we're actually dealing with a house that's in like from 1908 that has crazy mold problems, and this whole wall was just like covered in black mold, and we put the scrubbing bubbles on it. We didn't even have to scrub the wall. It just disappeared. It's like magic. So get around the windows, get around areas where there's a lot of water that can get through, and just spray it, scrubbing bubbles. Okay. Yeah. So I hope that was helpful. I know Tanys has more for you, and I hope you have an awesome week and that your doctors can find out what's causing the rash, honey.
Yeah, for sure. So I looked up horse because we had horses. So it's in this book. It's an awesome book, Stephen Farmer, Animal Spirits. You're about to embark on an unexpected adventure and will have to move very quickly once it's initiated. It's time to free yourself from those physically and emotionally constricting aspects of your life. You need to call upon reserves of stamina and strength to get you through this ordeal. You're much more powerful than you think you are. This situation requires strong warrior energy balanced with sensitivity, patience, and compassion. Teamwork with your family, friends, or community is important right now. So that kind of goes with what I got in your cards too. So when I was talking about the rash, a relationship card came up, and so there's a relationship that's creating some stress, and but you need to know that you're the mender, so you can mend this bridge. You just need to see both sides. Remember we said about compassion in the book? See it with compassion and you can heal it. But there's a few other things. I got job as an intuitive thing, of course. And it's this one says, be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. So accept your truth, then let source take it from there. All right. So it's really about getting real about what you're feeling, and then letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay. Let go and flow. That's the mantra for right now. This situation no longer serves you. Allow Archangel Michael to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. And in the meantime, proceed softly. Right? There's the tea. We got the tea in the cards. So we both got tea. Now, they also want you to ask your body for a message. So if you sit quietly and ask your body what's going on, what do I need? What do I need? And wait for the response. Okay. They're suggesting that you make sure you're doing organic foods for a little bit, your meditation. Okay. And some prayer. So prayer and meditation, because they're going to bring in some divine intervention for you where that's concerned. Okay. Recognize the signs from above. So they're sending you stuff. And it's time for you to start to embrace your life purpose. Okay. So sit down, ask the guides what your life purpose is. What is that? What brings you joy? What makes your heart sing? And then know that you're going to manifest what you need in order to go forward, because you also got the abundance card, right? So welcome abundance to your life. That often happens for a lot of us as we start to step into our purpose, step into what brings us joy, where we're meant to be. The abundance starts to come with that because we raise our vibration to that abundance vibration. Okay. and you're going to start breaking down some barriers. So you're going to be doing some new learning, new growth. The letting go often brings in new stuff. So you're breaking down some barriers. When it comes to the move, I got the moving boxes, renew your life, and giving birth to a new energy, bringing new energy in. The other thing that came to mind is this place near a bridge, because the bridge thing came out in around that area when I was looking at them. So I wondered if this new place is near a bridge. If so, then that would be, I think, a confirmation for that. But yeah, just as Michelle said, just be watchful of the environment. But I kind of feel like it might be, so it's near a lake, near my old condo. Okay. Yeah. Trust your intuition on it. Okay. And yeah, watch for the mold. Get it tested. If that's the case. It sounds like moving. We did get the moving card. The renewing your life. So whether it's that place or somewhere else. You've been through a lot, Rachel. Oh my goodness. Moving again. Wishing you lots of love.
Oh, okay, Rachel. Best of luck to you. You move so much, and that's where I got that energetic movement card. It's like, gotta find a place where you can finally settle. So I hope you find that, and we're sending you lots of love as you recover. And yep, just keep getting that medical treatment, and then hopefully they can find out what it is. I hope you don't have black mold poisoning, or mold poisoning in general. But if they can find it, then you can treat it. So wishing you tons of love and luck. Okay. All right. So our next question is Mercedes. And if everyone's wondering why she's in front of everyone in line, it's because she tipped. Okay. That's how the show works. All right. I'm wondering, what will my love life and future career have in store for me? Well, I asked about love and I got the career card.
Guess they're connected.
So yes, your guides really want you to focus on your career. Okay, really, it says responsibility, success. You're going to become a person of power and status. Your career is going to be fine, Mercedes. You're very talented. So career's great. Love is a little sticky though. Okay, because I did get some interesting love cards. Don't worry, it's positive, but there's some things that you're going to have to work through in order to attract the right mate. So let me just go through with the first card. This is from the Enchanted Love Tarot. I have a number of others down here just that I'm going to be reading just intuitively on. Okay, but I want to throw this one up so you can get an idea. I got the attraction card, the Lover's upside down. Can't get any more clear than that. So you need to choose wisely. Okay, only if you feel satisfied with who and what you are right now. You need to be you and fully you. And really focusing on your career and focusing on yourself is going to attract the right person. And let's see what Tanys has here. It says, be the real you. Okay. That's what I got.
That came out of the deck right as you said it.
Bingo.
That's when it came out.
And see all that beautiful light around her?
Yeah.
That's the real you. You're a big, beautiful, wonderful spirit, just full of light and brightness. And yeah, that's you. Okay. All right, Mercedes. So, yeah. They're saying that poor decision-making is the cause of most suffering, and a painful decision must be made soon, possibly involving a love affair that that can lead to hurt. Okay. So if you're currently dating someone, it's a big no. Okay. If you're looking to date someone, you're attracting guys that see you as an object or a possession with your current state of mind. I'm not saying that you do that. I'm saying you're attracting people who do that. Okay. They're saying be aware that you do tend to fantasize in your relationships. There's some insecurities, jealousy, doubt, criticism. That's a result of fear, especially fear of commitment. You do attract personalities that are like this. They're showing me like this string of people that would be attracted to you, and it's not the right energy for you and who you really are. Okay. You may be afraid of making the wrong choice. But if you wait too long, you could actually drive someone away that truly cares for you. Okay. So they're just saying, if you're more genuine on the outside with who you are and what you want, you're going to attract a similar vibration, which is a similar person that's going to work with you. And they're also saying that in your past relationships, people have demanded more from you than you're willing to give. Keep those boundaries up. That'll keep the narcs out. Okay. yeah, they're showing me a lot of mixed feelings. It's difficult for you to believe in a true love relationship could be experienced, especially by someone like you. And that's just not true. You're a beautiful, loving being. You just attract the wrong personalities right now. Okay. So I said, what can Mercedes do to kind of attract the right person? And actually, you got to love yourself first. Okay. And then I pulled the lovers. So once you do this inner work, you're going to be able to find true love. Okay. So I got them upright after I said, if she does the work, if she does the self-love, if she works on her career, if she puts herself first, what kind of relationship is she going to attract? I got them upright. So you're not going to feel like you're upside down in this relationship if you put yourself first, because, and I'm not saying, they're saying you're not, you attract selfish people. You yourself aren't. Okay. So that's why I'm telling you to put yourself first. I'm not asking you to be selfish. I'm asking you to be more mindful of your boundaries. Okay. So if you're looking for love, love is all around you. You will meet a soulmate. But for that romance to flourish, they're saying you have to put aside the past. And maybe there's a past lover that is making you feel like you don't deserve the love that's coming. Okay. But whatever your situation, true love will bring change in your life. You just have to make those inner changes. And when I say inner changes, I'm literally just telling you to be yourself. Don't be afraid don't try to be anybody else in the relationship, and don't change yourself for other people. Okay. Because you're a really beautiful person. I got that there was a separation going on either now or will happen with a partner. Okay. Or this could be someone in your life that, you're experiencing a separation with from now. It says time apart from your time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yay, Mercury retrograde. So just know that the separation is to help you, give you the space to put yourself and your needs first. Okay. Because then I got very soon. Once you do that, love is coming. Okay. Clearly decide what you want, and it will come to you now. And this is a very romantic card. I mean, he's really into her. And that's what you need. You want a guy that's like, or gal, whatever your proclivities are, or you want this person to be into you. Okay. They're going to be into you, but you got to be into you first. All right. You're a catch. If you have to do some Ho'oponopono in the mirror, I highly recommend it. I am going to pull a self-care card for you, just to kind of give you some love for the week. Oh, pay attention to the moon cycles. Okay. You can follow me. I talk about the moon all the time. Or just keep a moon journal and keep track of the moon via an astrology app. Okay. I tend to I actually follow the nakshatras because the moon changes every single day with a different nakshatra, because there's 28 of them and there's 28 cycles. And then I look to see how that nakshatra relates to my nakshatra, and I can make plans for the day. If you need help with that, you can take my class, or you can schedule an appointment with me, and I can show you how to create a moon journal that can help you like navigate your month, your week, just based on the nakshatras. Okay. That's one of the services I should offer on my website. I just came up with that. Thanks, Mercedes. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. I am sending you tons of love. Thank you so much for visiting us. And please just check in, let us know how you're doing. And we wish you all the best. Mercedes, take care.
Hi, Mercedes. Yeah. So it feels as though there's been some relationship that is not serving you, either recent, past, or present. Let go. So I don't know if this is letting go of the relationship itself or letting go of your feelings around the relationship. But you need to let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others. And I got the Love Yourself First card as well. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the forgiving and learning. So there's been some learning that's happened in the past. There's still some forgiveness work to do. So like Michelle was mentioning, the Ho'oponopono would be a great option for you. And that's going to really help you to get your power back. Okay. Because there's a situation. I'm not sure if it's the same situation. I actually feel like this might be more work related, actually. So you need to get your power back in terms of because that's where I got the real you. That's how you start to get your power back. Is who are you? Who is Mercedes? Ask yourself, what makes you tick, right? And then trust the guidance you're receiving. So I think that you are more intuitive than you think you are. And Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. Michael is also present to clear away any of your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. So trust the intuition that's coming in for you. Your vibration is raising. It's rising. Okay. So as your vibration rises, we become more intuitive. And it also means that there's things that may not serve us anymore. So the letting go card, if it's not about a relationship, it may be career-wise. All right. Because you are asking career as well. So in your love life, I would say that it's important for you to make the effort to do the forgiveness work and the self-love stuff. All right. Make the effort for that. Because I got the very soon card too for romance. All right. So decide what it is that you really want in a partner, right? Those qualities that you really want, not a specific person, but qualities that you really want in a partner. And put those out there. Put those out there in terms of repeating them regularly in a meditation, stuff like that. All right. And please be sure that it's only the qualities that you're looking for, not a specific person, all right? Because we don't want to be taking away anyone's free will. And then go ahead and express love. So when that person comes along, don't be afraid to express love. I know that you've had some experiences in the past that may not have been ideal. And so don't let that stop you from another beautiful love affair that's coming, all right? Career-wise, I get a change is coming. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of a change. Michelle mentioned almost a promotion thing, like a being in charge, like more powerful sort of position. I kind of get that that's correct. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I'll be here to help you every step of the way. I being Michael, okay? And welcoming abundance. So whatever this change is a positive thing. With the astrology the way it is, Michelle, I don't think it's a good time to make a change right in this moment.
Not during a Mercury retrograde, and we're still getting over eclipse season, and there's just a lot of.
So yeah. when would be a good time for this to happen for her?
I'd have to look at her chart to find the personal point, because there could be something that could be triggered by one of the recent eclipses we had. But
yeah. Mercury retrograde.
I mean, Mercury does go to direct on the 15th, and so I'd wait a few days after that.
Okay.
But yeah, I could offer more if I saw the chart.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. The cards are saying right away, but I think maybe it's about being aware of it right away, not necessarily jumping into a decision about it right away. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's kind of my feeling on it when I got that. So it's about being aware and really delving into what it is that you want in a job or in a career. Okay. Hope that's helpful, Mercedes.
Yay. And Mercedes says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. And Twisted Sushi, good to see you. Yay. Welcome to the show. And Rhonda, hello and blessings. Hello. Good to see you, Rhonda. Welcome, welcome. Joyful Journey. Thank you for joining us, Joyful Journey. And let's see. Oh, you're a strong Scorpion lady from Tampa, Rhonda Doran. All right. Awesome. We got a psychic in the house, kids. And so, welcome to the show. And Warrior Girl, good to see you too. Yeah, so thank you for joining us. Go ahead and ask your questions. Now, we have about 7 questions in the queue. If you want your question answered at the head of the line, go ahead and tip. Otherwise, I'm going to start going in order, okay? Because we just went through our tippers. Mm-hmm. All right. And we're getting lots of them from different platforms. So
awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome, everyone.
Thank you for joining us. It's exciting. Mm-hmm. So our next question is from Jane. Hello. Do I have any guidance from my guides? Yes, you do, Jane. Okay. And it's really awesome. I love your guides. Because my Ganesha oracle was like, oh, we like Jane. I got inner knowing. You can meditate. I have yet to successfully meditate. I have to do japa, kirtan, lots of things to kind of warm myself up, but they showed me you and you can do it. Okay. You have a place inside of you that holds your most significant answers because of this. That tells me you're an advanced soul. Okay, because within each of us lies our intuitive knowing, and motivation and ideas are present. Yet there's like this untapped space within us that you have access to. And that spark of the divine is waiting patiently for you to tune into it and, and retrieve guidance. Pretty cool. Okay, so they're saying this is a time for soul searching. You're in a phase of introspection where you're drawing attention and focus inward, and you're looking for guidance within. You have a strong need to understand not just things on a surface level, but really know why things are unfolding in the matter that they are. So you now have access to this inner knowing, this truth, this acceptance to seek that the answers are within you. And this is a perfect time to take a step back from your daily life and deeply contemplate your motivations, your personal principles, your values. Seek the truth, is what they're saying. Work with spirit through meditation, consideration, self-assessment, and you're going to be able to evaluate your direction and kind of look at your personal goals that are awaiting you in a way that, okay, they're saying your priorities are going to shift, okay, to help you develop a deeper perspective. And so there's like, take this time out for much needed alone time. And so I'm not kidding you. I went to my angel deck and I said, what does that look like? I got the Hermit. Like, it's the perfect card for introspection, right? I just started laughing. So
It's funny, I was picturing the Hermit in my head.
well, that's exactly what that Ganesha card was. And then I got the Hermit, and I'm like, double confirmation from spirit from 2 different decks. So
Yeah.
the Hermit is all about soul searching. It's all about introspection. It's about being alone. It's about following that inner guidance. And it's a spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and discovery. You're going to find the answers there. Okay, Jane? So I said, all right, we got to pick some self-care cards. Because that's going to help her relax a little bit and get into the right mindset for this this stage that's coming her way. I got watch a movie. She's got a kitty with her, having some tea, watching a movie, hanging out. Okay, so watch a movie. If you have a cat or a dog, invite them in. And then I got connect with crystals. Tanys is our in-house crystal expert. She is a master crystal expert. She can offer some intuitive crystals for you. Why am I getting that one? So why am I getting sodalite?
Yeah, blue. Because I have some cards about communication.
Okay, and that's celestite, right?
Celestite. Yeah.
Yeah, don't put that in water, but
The celestite's fine. It's selenite.
Oh, a selenite. Okay, thank you.
Celestite's great in water. It's fine.
Okay, so you can put that in the bath. All right.
Yeah.
So I got connecting with crystals. So celestite. I got sodalite for some reason. Anything blue? A light blue or dark blue, Tanys? Or both?
For her, I feel like it's light blue. So even this one also is sort of sticking out for me. This is blue calcite.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that's really about that communication. And it's like communication with self. Oh, you have celestite. Perfect. So work with that.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
I have a dog and a cat, and I have celestite. Yay!
Awesome. And Earl Grey tea. I don't know why Earl Grey, but Earl Grey was coming through for you.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Okay. So, and I got intuition, tapping into your intuition, that little Atman inside of you. These are the different koshas. So you have the meat sack, which is our first kosha, right? And then we go into the pramana kosha, which is our breath. And then we can go into, knowledge and learning and understanding. And then we go all the way down to bliss and illumination. And that's when we've hit God and we can become one with divine. That's kind of the goal. It's a really lofty one, but it's a good one. And you can do it through meditation. So that's exciting. And you are an advanced soul, because they wouldn't be giving me all of these cards if you weren't. Okay. Yeah. What is this going to help you do? Sitting in stillness, getting in meditation, accessing that inner knowing, that inner voice. It is going to bring a direction into your life. You're moving in one direction, spirit's moving in the other. Switch gears, reboot, try a new and different direction. They are going to completely switch gears on you, and you'll be prepared for it because you'll have that inner knowing. Okay. But you need to do that other work first in order to achieve that. I'm excited for you, Jane. And thank you for being on the show.
Awesome. Yeah. So I got open your heart. So no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. So I think you've had some sort of upset fairly recently. And it's time to prioritize self-care. And so that would be why the Hermit card. Okay. Self-care, just be. What's coming to mind is that I feel as though there's times when you feel like it might be selfish to just be and not do. Know that you do need to just be, and that's okay to just be, because it's time to play. All right. So make that time, because your vibration is rising. And so as your vibration rises, we get more sensitive. And that's often when we start to pull back and do that alone time for a little bit and just be, because we have to allow the new vibrational frequency to really integrate into our system. Okay. And that's where they're just asking to accept what is. All right. You see the hands holding the rose? That's kind of what stood out for me on this card for you today. So it's like gentle, be gentle with yourself. Okay. And I got communicate from the depths of my being. So communication is going to be key. And that's where those blue crystals are going to really help you, right? Their throat chakra. And I feel as though it is actually going to be communication from your guides. All right. So whether it's recognizing the signs or tapping into ancient wisdom, which is, you know, how Michelle said you were an old soul. Ancient wisdom card is usually indicative of that. So you're an old soul. So tap into that ancient knowledge. It's a remembering for you. Okay. Because you're just going to rise above. So whatever this was, you were in the mud with all of this, you're rising above it. Look at all that light there. I just love this card. So the lotus blooms out of the mud in this one. And it says, I see only beauty and grace. And old souls, that's often where we can get to. Okay. She says, I've been at mom's taking care of our dog, worried to go back to California. Dog is much better after we thought we were going to have to put him down. I've been healing him, worried to leave. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think that you are a healer. So, you know, doing the healing work is really going to make a difference. Understanding that, so this one is showing up for me. Accepting what is. All right. So you've done what you can do. You know that you've done everything possible. And now you have to let the guides take over. And whatever is meant to be is meant to be. Right? They're never gone. Doesn't matter whether it's animal or person. They're never gone. Right? You may even get visits. And if you're tapping into your intuition, like it looks like you're going to be, if something were to happen, you would still have contact with him. Okay. So just focus on the now, be in the moment. Don't worry about the future, because worry and fear are all future based, right? And regret and shame are all past based. Stay in the present moment. And then you won't have those kinds of emotions happening. And it's just emotion. It's energy, right? It's just energy. So try to stay in the present and not worry too much. Okay. That's where the self-care thing is coming in for you. Okay. Hope that's helpful, Jane. Lots of love.
Yes, lots of love, Jane. And Rhonda says, could Jane have some karmic debt? Guess what, Rhonda? We all got it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here if we didn't have karmic debt. That's what keeps us grounded, literally grounded on earth. We have debts to pay off. So, oh yeah. So, I mean, unless you're Buddha or Jesus, or, you know, Rama, you're just, yeah, we all have debt. So, yeah. Oh, and I love that Warrior Girls, the present is a present. Very,
Absolutely.
That's very true. And then Lise, thank you for joining us. This is a comfortable place to watch and develop the information we receive. Thank you. It's good to see you. And then Maruta, sodalite is a third eye stone and promotes peaceful sleep and dream visions. Awesome. Thank you, Maruta. That's really good advice. She says promotes peaceful sleep. So if you're having any trouble sleeping, that's a good stone. And Rhonda's got 3 pit bulls. Oh, that's awesome. I used to have 3 chihuahuas and I called them my little Mexican pit bulls because people don't realize how aggressive they are. I'm like, you gotta be careful. I got 3 pit bulls. They look at them and they're like, but they're so cute. And I'm like, actually, pit bulls are sweet and my kids are nuts. So yeah. And so let's see. Oh, and then Jackie says, I have Starry Beginnings on my wish list and the Celestial Tarot, which for me needs a bit of study time, which I haven't done yet. So Jackie would be a good connection connection for you regarding those decks because I haven't heard of them. Okay, Maruta?
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I'll look into them though. The Celestial Tarot seems
Mhm.
right up my alley, and so does Starry Beginnings. I'm an astrologer, so I'm going to look into those.
Absolutely.
That is so
Absolutely.
cool. And Rhonda, yes, I completely agree with you. It's been difficult with the eclipses and Mercury retrograde. It's like, what the frick?
And the
All right.
solar flares
Oh
just
gosh,
add to
so
all of
much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting lots of questions. So I want to get to those. So our next tip, we don't have any tippers. If you want to get to the front of the line, we have, I think, 8 questions to go. So if you want definitely to have your question answered, go ahead and tip just a little bit if you can. All right. This is from Surabhi Kumari. All right. I'm not sorry if I got your first name incorrect. I know I
Sarabi?
got the
Could be Sarabi.
Sarabi. Okay. All right. So when will I get a new job? Okay. I got lots of cards for you. Okay. But the first, I'm not sure what faith you are. I'm guessing if you are Hindu, if you're comfortable with Goddess Durga stepped forward and said, do my mantra on Saturdays. And it's Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. She'll come to your aid regarding your job. So she stepped forward and said, hi. Okay, so that is a guide in your wheelhouse. You're actually named after her, so that there's a reason for that. Okay, Kumari is the virgin form of Durga. All right, first thing I got, Virgo. Okay, this is going to be some type of a bureaucratic job. It's going to be something that requires a lot of organization. It's kind of taskmaster, and it's very detailed. That's where your gifting is. You can really get into the details of things, and you tend to. They told me that you tend to. Not miss you find things that most people miss. Okay, little things that can really make a project or a performance report go so much better. Okay, so that is something that you have a strong analytical ability. Okay, so that's the kind of job that would basically serve you. All right. What I'm getting is you need to step into this career with confidence. You see the tiger there? That's also Durga energy. All right. She stepped forward and the tiger was the first one to come out. Know and feel this affirmation beyond a doubt. I am all that I need to get what I want. This might be a mantra. You can put it on a little sticky note and put it on your bathroom mirror. I am all that I need to get what I want. Step into self-confidence. That's what they're saying is really important, especially during that interview and while you're at work, because what that tells the people that are there to cause trouble is I can't mess with that person because they'll. Yeah. The reason I say people at work is I got the contest card. Same thing Rachel got. Be yourself fully and who you are without compare. A true winner is the only contest that matters. Compete with yourself. Don't compete with others in the workplace. You've got everything that you need skill set wise to shine. So definitely put that first. All right. Don't dwell on obstacles. Okay, do not dwell on how you're going to surmount obstacles that are presently in your way. Stop focusing on what's blocking you and focus on how to get through. You have a highly analytical and beautiful mind. So that's how you can kind of like mentally assess your way out of this. Because I got the Virgo card, now is not the right time to apply. Wait until after the retrograde. Okay. So recharge. Retrogrades are all about the recharge, reevaluate, reassess. They're asking you to recharge. When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down, be mindful, and go with the flow. See these swans in the water? Just go with the flow. Move like a swan. Okay? Take things a little slower. That's what they're showing me because that brings out your Virgo abilities. Timing. Pay attention to the timing. Time can be both linear and spiral and circle back to explore concepts from the past to create the future. There's something in your past that can be reevaluated that can help you determine the best career move forward. They're showing me like this period of time where you really developed a very specific set of skill sets that are based around details and analytics. Go back to that time and try to find a way to integrate it into your career now. Okay, because those are the skill sets that are going to make you a rock star in the workplace. You can do this through introspection. Introspection is often necessary to deepen our awareness of the unity and divinity of life. However you introspect, go ahead and do that. That's kind of like a hermit card. Okay, they're asking you to do some soul searching, spend some time alone, rely on that inner guidance because that can help you find the right job for you. And this is the one that screamed at me. This is what your guides are telling you. Have patience. You see this woman, she is sitting on the end of this beautiful field, and she's very serene, and she's patiently waiting for her seeds to come to fruition. She's not pulling up the seeds and going and looking at the roots and going, how much is it today? How much is it today? Let those seeds sit. Water and fertilize them if you can, but just leave them be, protect them. Okay, it'll come in time. Creativity takes time. And sometimes a project can seem to be taking too long or be seen as failing because it's taking long. This is a long-term thing. Okay, what I found is the jobs that were meant for me happened after a period of, how do I say this? Not having a job for a while. Like I had to take a break and reassess and reevaluate before I could step back into the workplace. Because if I tried to do it right away, I'm just not in the right headspace because I'm coming from one career and just jumping into the next one without really considering why that happened. You know, like for instance, when I was teaching high school, we had massive layoffs in the building. I tried to immediately find a job. It didn't work out very well because I didn't take time to sit down and become introspective. And I was actually being led in another direction. I just didn't know it at the time. I just thought, I got to have money. I got to have this job. And I didn't take time to be patient with myself and give myself the time I needed. Even though I was collecting unemployment because of the layoffs, I was so nervous. I wasn't attracting the right energy. So that's the energy I got for you. Okay. I hope that's helpful. I did pull a self-care card for you. And I got that while you are practicing that introspection, that self-care, being patient with yourself, you need to start grounding yourself. Focus on the Mudlahara. The crystal that I got from your guides is red jasper. You can hold it while you meditate. It'll keep you grounded. Okay. And this is the stone here. Tanys has got it. There it is. It's kind of a reddish brown stone. And Durga is connected with the Mudlahara and grounding. Okay, so saying that mantra on Saturdays can kind of help with the anxiety because Durga helps us with that Rahu energy, which is like obsessions and fear and impatience and things like that. So praying to her can help. And she is one of your guides. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you tons of love. I know Tanys has more for you. Okay, take care, Sarabi.
Hi, Sarabi. Yeah, so I agree with Michelle in terms of using this for introspection because I got the freedom card. You're free to do what you choose. All right. So don't just fall back on what you've always done because I feel like there's a change there. You are changing. And so you need to be that real you. Who are you? You need to ask yourself those questions because you are also opening up to your spiritual gifts. All right. So tap into that because they're going to help guide you. And, you know, in terms of time, it will be divine timing. They are encouraging prayer. All right. Because it says prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So reach out with prayer and then listen. Right. Because your spiritual gifts are opening up. They're going to help to guide you because I actually got that you've been really strong. Okay. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. And I actually think you're supposed to go back to school. So doing the self-study, doing the self-evaluation, because I got school, I got study, and I got books. All of that is like about school. So if it's not like a whole program, it's at least encouraging you to do some learning. And that may be about self-study. It could actually be about nutrition because nutrition came up for you. If it's not about nutrition, then it's something related that is creative because I got creative expression. Okay. And I got builder, which is also about creating. Okay. So your innate ability to build and create brings a sense of accomplishment. So looking into those things that really make you happy when you're doing them. Okay. Because that will be the right path. That's where you're going to find the infinite abundance. Right. We've said earlier with a few people that really the more we tap into what makes us happy, the more you will find that will happen for you. Maruda says maybe a job in a school. Yes. Librarian also came to mind. So that's a really rare job, but that sort of thing came to mind because it's definitely
so Virgo.
related. to books and
Yeah.
school and studying and all of that stuff. So some job that's in around all of that stuff, that's where you're going to find your happiness. Okay. And I got the impatience card. So like Michelle was saying, I got impatience, but I also got lots of positive cards. Okay. So responsible, it's positive. Soul searcher came up. So that's where I'm encouraging you to do that soul searching. Look at what it is that you want to create. Okay. And bring the confidence. This one has confidence in the bottom, right? Bring that confidence. You are an achiever. You just need to be honest with yourself about who you are. And we know that you're empathic, responsible. Just have faith. All right. Have faith in the positive outcome, and that will happen for you. But please do look at classes in some form. Okay. Because something is coming up for you in that, and or a job in a school. Okay. Hope that's helpful, Sarabi. Thanks.
As Tana says, you can't make this stuff up. That was all Virgo cards. It's so awesome.
Yep.
All right. So we are sending you tons of love. Come back and let us know about your new job. I'm excited for you.
This actually has Virgo. It's hard to see it on there, but
it does.
Has Virgo Scorpio.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So that's the soul searcher one. Okay.
Awesome.
So tapping into who you are.
All right. We hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining us. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Our next question is Corinne. That's my husband's mother's name. Can I have a card too, please? Yes, you may. And so I saw that and went, oh, that's my husband's mother's name. And I got the mom card. I got nurture. I got Parvati and Ganesha. So they're saying focus on creating a calm and balanced life for yourself. Your guides are actually asking you to maintain a compassionate, nurturing, and kind of realistic and down-to-earth attitude when it comes to collaborating with others in your current present condition. Okay. They're saying you can benefit by being more resourceful, more practical. And they're saying this is a time of slowing down and biding your time and your resources. So deal with the issues as they arise and brainstorm like really practical and easy solutions. And that's going to fix the problem with minimal drama. Okay. They're saying you're good at that. But they're also saying that, okay, interesting. Be careful of giving too much. That's pretty common when I get the nurturer. Regard your own needs too. Okay. Because sometimes when I pull the mother energy, you can give too much of yourself to others. And if you burn out, then you can't give them any love or support. Okay. If you've been feeling exhausted or have been more prone to illness lately, you're invited to stop doing so much for others and do more for you during this time. Okay. They're saying you may be seeking empowerment by doing stuff for others because you need acknowledgement. Empower yourself by nurturing yourself, and then from a healthy place, then nurturing others is what they're saying. Because if you're putting too much of your energy into other people, they're saying you're taking away an opportunity for them to learn and experience and work on that aspect themselves. And that you're draining yourself. Okay. So learn to nurture and create occasions for others by offering a safe and accommodating energy without burnout. Okay. This energy is the energy of the heart chakra. So, green calcite is coming to mind for this. I know Tanys has some better ones. But when your life comes more in alignment with your soul purpose, you can bring like a more nurturing and unconditional love beyond your immediate surroundings and out into the world. But again, watch for burnout. Now, the female figure in this card, this is Parvati. She's Ganesha's mom. She's a beautiful goddess. And she represents she's like a very strong, beautiful female figure. And you can call on her for guidance if you want. And okay. This could also be a female role model or a friend in your life too. It's also a nurturer that may be drawn to you or you to her during this time that can help you. Okay. But Parvati, she's saying that she does represent a part of yourself, especially when much of your time is focusing on and nurturing and caring for others. Okay. So that's what your guides are saying. They're saying take out time to meditate for your self-care. That's really important because meditation can help put things in balance and your guides can help direct you. moving forward. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a 10 of earth situation within your environment and family. That's really good. Really, really good. I mean, look at the imagery of this card. That is a happy, happy family, very prosperous. It's the same as the 10 of Pentacles in the Tarot. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. Great environment, but make sure to nurture yourself first. And I just said Parvati's mantra in my head for you, and it's a long one. If you want to learn it, you can contact me, and she's available as a resource for you. But yeah, happy family, happy life. I see really good things for you. Just really watch for that burnout. Okay? I'm sending you lots of love and Corinne, and thank you so much for joining us. Come back and let us know how you're doing.
Hi, Corinne. I have that you've been having a little bit of bumpy time. And I do think it's with a relationship in your life. Okay. They're saying don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. All right. So don't panic. It's about you just accepting what is. All right. And you're going to start to break down those barriers between you. Okay. There'll be new growth happen. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow Michael to clear the way for forgiveness, so that love can thrive again. I don't necessarily think this is a romantic relationship. It feels like a family member for me. You can mend bridges. You just have to see both sides with compassion. Okay. Prayer will also help you. Do prayer and watch miracles happen. All right. You are opening up to your spiritual gifts. This says, remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So you're starting to open up to that. So start trusting your intuition. I also got making a difference. And this one here is my spiritual communication card. We got these lips in the sky, all about spiritual communication. Going with the flow is going to be important for you. We've got some waves here. So just surfing the waves is what's coming to mind. All right. You do make a difference. You need to know that you make a difference, because I think that, like Michelle was saying, you try really hard to, you get a lot of self-satisfaction from that. So making sure that you're really, that right? You don't really need to have external kudos, because you know that you make a difference. So really just understand that and feel that. You're going to start putting your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity and help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. So the future looks really bright with that. All right. Gabriel is about communication as well. So again, we're talking communication. A couple of things to help you. Make sure you're eating your veggies, or you could try a vegan or vegetarian diet. Visualize your success. Okay, so this is about manifesting. So visualize your success, and don't forget to sing and dance and play. Those are going to help you to raise your vibration. So have some fun. All right, find what makes you sing and dance and play, and do that, because that's going to help you to raise your vibe, and it's going to help smooth everything out with everybody else too. Okay, hope that's helpful. Oh, and Crystal, I would say aventurine or the green calcite. Green calcite's lovely. I don't happen to have a piece here, but it's great for the heart chakra as well. Either one of those will work really well for you.
Okay, I have green calcite. Let me just grab it. Okay. Oh, Bala Krishna's in front of it, so I have to move him out of the way. So here's green. Let me get my little thingy up here. Here we go. So this is what Tanys recommends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's beautiful energy. I have a really nice piece, but it's in the other room. So I use that all the time for myself.
Kind of looks like green fluorite to me. It's
yeah.
And I love your orange fluorite too. It's it looks like sherbet.
This would be a green fluorite. Or blue.
Oh, I love that.
But it's a beautiful, it's kind of a blue fluorite. This one, actually, it's not too green.
Yeah.
This one's probably what we're talking about. Well, no, this one's pretty blue too.
Yeah.
I kind of tend to like the green. The green one looks more like this end of it.
Yeah, totally.
That's a nice big one. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm sending apologies for my Nightbot in the chat. I have that to take out trolls, and sometimes it gets a little wonky, so just ignore Nightbot. Okay. So our next question is from Hannah. All right, Miss Hannah. Hello, can I have a reading? Yes, you may. All right. First thing I got for you is we need to work on our Manipura, Hannah. Okay. Rely on your inner strength to ensure that your dreams are being realized. Okay. You're being asked to sense your personal power. Manipura is just below, it's like the stomach area, okay, your abs. When you tap into this, you're confident, you're responsible, you're reliable. The energy from this card, like you see how Ganesh is literally glowing yellow, okay, it's a feeling of optimism. It's positive energy. It's your dreams and long-term goals turning into reality. It's represented by Mars, and Mars is the warrior who supports the ego. So, yeah, get into that power center. Focus on that. It's the home of your self-esteem, your willpower, your self-discipline, your personality. And Spirit is showing you that there's a very important purpose for you during this lifetime on Earth. You're awakening into your personal power and the memory of yourself as a soul, which is really cool. So your healing will be complete when the light of your soul and the light of like you can stand in your true self, if that makes sense. Like your soul is being radiated through the physical body. Okay. They're also saying stop criticizing yourself. It's going to weaken your resolve. Love and accept yourself. Acknowledge your value, and that's going to help balance out that solar plexus a little bit, that Manipura energy. So it's also going to bring you a healthier level of self-esteem. So you have respect for yourself, expect that same respect from others. Okay. And vice versa. You have a strong sense of self and your personal power. Just use it responsibly. Be confident in your talents. This is a confidence card. Love yourself. Be willing to powerfully express yourself. Choose to be direct with your desires. If you're asking about decisions, all indications are that time is to act is now. Obviously, again, wait for that retrograde. And Mars just entered Cancer. So, and Mars rules the solar plexus. So June 30th. If you're thinking about a date or a time after June 30th. Okay. Next card I got, embrace. Your hugs are healing. Give yourself a hug too. That's really going to help you kind of like move into this period of self-confidence. And then I said, what can also strengthen Hannah's Manipura energy? And I got take a walk, getting out in nature, going for a walk. Okay. That's really going to help you ground yourself and activate that energy center a little more. Okay. Trying to think what else. Oh, yeah. Okay. They're saying citrine, but I know Tanys has other stones that she can show you too that would be helpful. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for joining us, Hannah.
Hello. Yeah. So citrine, I have some citrine here. It's a little guy, but very nice crystal. Some of them are more yellow than this. This one's quite clear. Okay. Another one this is kind of a combination one of sacral as well as some of the solar plexus. So that's the orange calcite. There is a yellow calcite, which would be better. It's slightly lighter than this. Okay. But if you needed to, the orange calcite works well. It's better with your sacral. But because it's such a light orange, I think that it'll work for you for that. And I'm getting moonstone for you. I have a rough piece. So moonstone. Okay, that's another one. Because your vibration is rising. Okay, this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Thus, you are receiving from your angels. So what I would tell you is that you are likely receiving downloads, and those downloads have been guiding you because you've made a correct decision. Michelle said something about it's a good time for decisions and you've made a good one. You have confirmation. You have made a correct decision. And she also talked about dwelling in your truth. So we got the dwelling in your truth card as well. So I stand in the light of truth. So you are you're getting more clarity on what's to come. Okay. And as you get that clarity, you're also igniting your courage. So you see here, she's jumping over this obstacle with ease. So if there are any obstacles with whatever this decision is that you've been grappling with, Hannah, you're going to jump over them with ease. It's going to bring you on an adventure. All right. You just need to trust your intuition as you go and let it guide you, because you are truly guided on your path, and you're going to embrace the future. You see, there's a door opening there. She's walking through it. That's possibility. All right. Just I step into the future with an open heart. So as you walk forward, you'll have this opportunity that's going to come up for you. And it's because of the decisions that you've made that you have followed your guidance with. Okay. So that's great. And then I picked a mantra card for you. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Okay. So breath work is going to be important for you. And it's going to confirm. See that little symbol too? There's something about that symbol there. Butterfly, transformation. Okay. It's also like a bullseye. So I feel like you're on track, right? You're hitting the bullseye. So your goals are in your sights is what's coming. Okay. So hope that's helpful, Hannah. And it's always so cool. Michelle, everything, it always lines up between us whatever's coming through.
I know. This is why we read together. I mean,
is.
it's, yeah, we're born a day apart, so that helps.
Yep. Well, a few years just saying, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, well, yeah, that's right.
I'm a little older than she is.
Well, yeah, we're not lunar twins, we're solar twins, but
Yes.
our what's it called? Our Vimshatardis are in alignment. So
Yes.
because even though there's an age difference, like you're in Saturn Mercury and I'm in Saturn Mercury, and we're both going to head into Saturn Ketu together this July. So it's like we're right in lockstep with each other as far as the energies go planetary wise.
That's
so I
why
love it.
We are not alone. We support each other.
Exactly. So we're sending you lots of love, Hannah. We hope that was helpful. Come back. Let us know how you're doing. And Maruta actually says Septarian has yellow calcite along with Argonite in it.
So here's a Septarian. This one's a little bit green. You can get them that are quite a bit lighter. So yes, this one has more Argonite, but definitely Septarian.
Yeah, and she says, I love the blue fluorite too, Tanys. I love it too. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, I have a preference to the blue over green.
Yeah, and Rhonda says gorgeous. She loves the stones too. So yeah. And then let's see. I did see the question from Alicia. Hey, can you do me next, please? Just to let you know, Alicia, I know that you're new to the show. Tips go first. Okay. And then we go in order of received, and you're last in line. So if you want your question answered, go ahead and tip. Okay. Because you came in well after 5 o'clock. All right. So let's see. All right. Let's go on to our next question. And it is Rhonda. Yay. Welcome to the show, Rhonda, all the way from Australia, I believe. Cool. So am I handling the negative energy correctly? Okay. This is what I got for you, Rhonda. I got the 4 of Swords. You need to rest, honey. Take out some time for some rest. Take a nap in the middle of the day if you have to. Okay. Rest. That's what your guides are telling me. And then I went to Ganesha, my Ganesha Oracle, Rhonda. You can't make this stuff up, Tanys. I got surrender. He's sleeping. Rest. Your guides are saying in the state of sleep, your manifestations can take root. Okay. You are being offered a chance for rest and recovery after the challenges and various lessons that have been recently coming your way. And they showed me a lot of them. Spirit is offering you the option to just retreat into a really calm environment and replenish your energy to regain some composure. So there's a need to stabilize your energy, to recognize that you've been kind of wrapped up in a stress-filled time. And they said that brief periods of respite will enable you to improve your energy levels and your concentration as well. Okay. It's also going to bring greater peace to your heart. Yay. Okay. This is going to set you up to start something anew. I'm kind of excited for that. But no matter how big this task that's coming, you need to take out times for recovery as you go through it. Like what I do is when I see I'm having a really, really busy month, like just work-wise, I will go into my calendar and I will set out times for rest or for self-care so that I don't burn out. Like I can't just do reading after reading after reading or consult after consult after consult because I'm not serving my clients well. I have to take out time for meditation, for breathing, for yoga, for all those things that like ground me and make me a better reader. Okay. They're asking you to do the same thing, because that is going to help you for some big energy that's coming your way. And if you're trying to decide or change, this is not the best time. This is the time for rest. And they're saying, give yourself a much needed break and decide once you have a clearer head. Because Rhonda, you have got some energy coming your way, and it's really energetic. It's fast paced. This is like pulling the 8 of Wands in the Tarot. You're in a phase of development and changes coming, and you're going to need to take a rest from your day-to-day activities to prepare for this energetic movement, this project that's coming. So they're saying that they're going to give you access to a high level of energy and movement that's going to propel you forward. And it's going to unite your body with your spirit, this activity. This energy is going to, it's going to help remove some distractions so that you can devote yourself to this task with complete concentration. Okay. It's going to, determination, will, concentration. It's going to be really productive. It's going to allow you to accomplish a lot in a short amount of time, basically. And your guides are also advising you that this project is also going to end pretty quickly too. That's how fast it's going to come and go. So there might be new and something even more exhilarating and inspiring coming your way after this one. So you got some energy, you got some movement coming, which is good. There's really nothing stopping you right now, other than the need to rest before it comes. I'm getting June 30th because that's when Mars gets out of debilitation. He's out of Cancer. And that's going to help you center your activities on your broader goals and invest in the right things at the right time. Also, make sure that before you move to the next task that the previous one is complete with this energy, because it's going to be a quick one. And this is a very action-oriented time. Begin to engage in the best opportunities possible. But that's after you rest. Take some time out. Surrender to the divine. And so I was expecting a self-care card that was a little calmer, but I didn't get one. I got sing. She's literally singing into her hairbrush and dancing around the house. Do it. That's what Spirit's saying. Sing. Okay. It's going to set you free and give you some extra pep to your step when you're going through all of those projects. Okay, Rhonda? And you said Halloween baby. Oh, very cool. So the veil was very thin when you were born. And you're in Tampa. Got it. Sorry about that. I just saw someone was from Australia and I picked them instead. I apologize for that. So you're from Tampa. Well, welcome. And yes, we do have time for questions, Susan. Okay. Well, I hope that was helpful, Rhonda. And so just take rests when it comes to the negative energy. Know that Spirit's giving you an abundance of awesome energy to do your projects, but you need to take out time for self-care. Sending you lots of love to Tampa.
Awesome. Hi, Rhonda. So are you clearing negative energy correctly? So what I would say is there are lots of beautiful techniques that you can use in order to clear. There's a tubing that actually protects you from it. So if you're interested in that, I can pass that on to you. Crystals for handling negative energy. Of course, one is black tourmaline. Also black kyanite. So the cool thing about kyanite is you can actually use it like a comb in your energy field like this, and it helps to release some of the energy in the physical layer of your energy system. Okay. Also using things like selenite. I don't have a selenite wand, but it's that white sort of chalky. It's a gypsum based crystal. You can do the same with that. They come in little sticks, and you can do the same as with the black kyanite. So those kinds of things are great for cleansing. Also, salt baths are really good if you are an empath, which I'm pretty sure you are. Putting Himalayan rose salt in your bath, if you can manage that, will also, if you have sensitive skin, don't, but do a foot bath maybe. But doing something like that will also help to cleanse your energy as well. Okay. And there is something that you need to let go and surrender to. Okay. So be willing to forgive. So doing Ho'oponopono would be great. There's some of that. When you're working with the denser energies, clear, cancel, delete. Okay. And Archangel Michael is coming up here a few times. So call Archangel Michael in. Okay. But clear, cancel, delete. Also, angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. So accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Michael gives you strength. Okay, so that's beautiful. because you need to start embracing your future. You have an opportunity, a doorway to walk through. That's our opportunity card. And you're going to be feeling much freer. Okay? You'll start to come into your power. See all that light coming down there? You're really going to start to step into that. And of course, I got solar plexus with coming into your power, which of course we've talked about. And it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. You've been using salt. Perfect. You can also put salt in a spray bottle and use it as a clearing spray. That's another way. Salt spray is like almost, it's the closest thing to holy water actually in clearing. So it's great. Just you'll want to use it fairly quickly because the salt tends to get gummed up in the mechanisms. Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning for you. Healing will come. Know that you're on a path of growth. So that's what you've been going through. Okay. And you have ear chakras. So notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from external sources within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Okay. So you are opening up spiritually. And interestingly enough, I got workshops and seminars for you. So I don't know if you are a spiritual teacher or whether you are seeking workshops and seminars that are in that, but attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. So be open to teaching and learning. And I'll tell you, as a teacher, we're always learning. So lifelong learner as a teacher, that's what we do, right? And we are never done on our path. So I'm wishing you tons of love, Rhonda. And yeah, those crystals are great. Salt water. Awesome. Just dealt with a debt. Okay, cool. So now cut the cords to that. Do some cord cutting. And if you're done with it, do the cord cutting and let it move on. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Rhonda, all the way from Tampa. Thank you.
It's awesome.
Yeah, come back and let us know how you're doing. I love your energy. It's fabulous.
Yeah.
And you've got that, you've got a Halloween baby. You're super psychic. So that's awesome. All right. So we're sending you lots of love and thank you for joining us. Okay. So we have a tipper. It's Susan. And just to let everybody know, we're coming up on 2 hours. So if you want your question for sure answered, go ahead and tip or forever hold your peace. Okay. So let's see here. We've got Susan. Met with my friend in North Dakota today, and she keeps testing me with a drastic procedure would be dramatically beneficial. My karma cards aren't clear either way. Any clarity from the dynamic duo? Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. Now, I went to my karma cards first, actually, and I got focused on your partnership and asked Daniel. So sit down with your partner, okay, your new husband, and discuss it with him. He might offer an alternative perspective because this is a first house issue. And when I get the 7th house, it tells me that, this guy loves you. He cares about your well-being, and going over this with him can be kind of like a sounding board, a mirror for you to bounce off like any concerns or complicated things that are going on. So sit down with him because he truly loves you and he'll think the best for you. All right. I did go to my creativity oracle and I got courage and reflection. Okay. Courage. I love this. It's got a leopard on it. So that's the animal Tanys. And it's have the courage to see lessons in all situations and face them constructively. Okay. So take this, that what they're saying is be courageous in making changes for yourself and for your life. Don't be scared. All right. But they're also saying that you're going to need to take some time to reflect on this as a thing, because it's a big deal. All right. It's kind of like you said, it's drastic. Time to focus, balance, reflect, guide yourself past stumbling blocks and take the right actions. Go to your medical doctor and run this past them, because they showed me with you in a medical doctor's office. Okay. And they actually have some things physically that you need to do before doing anything drastic. Okay. That's just the image that I got was you sitting down with your doctor and discussing this and like the implications of what this particular procedure would entail. Okay. Then I got belonging. Okay. When I get this is all about it. Belonging seeks to solve the predicament of the ego's own perceived separation. Since the ego has no conscious memory of its connections to others, to source, you can experience a need to get out of seclusion and bond with other people around you. So run this past people in your tribe that you know and trust, as well as your medical professionals. Okay. These people can be your family, your peer groups, or your community. There are healers in your community that can offer additional perspectives. Okay. Um, View yourself more positively is what they're saying too. Okay. There's a negative perception that's lingering that caused this in the first place. So, they're saying your ego can manifest inclinations that are either more positive or more negative in nature. So just really watch that, because you do have a very powerful ability to do that. Make sure you feel like you feel like there's a sense of belonging there. That's really important for you. You see yourself more clearly through the mirror of a relationship is what they just said. That's why I got that 7th house. So sit across from your partner and really go over everything with him. And it's important that in belonging, you don't try to seek approval through others. Okay. But at the same time, focus on the positive feelings of being part of a community. Learn to trust, ask, help, and rely on others. This is a big decision, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. And they're saying like mirrors can help, because that's what the relationships are in your life right now. And you know what that means. So I did get some self-care cards for you, Susan. The main one I got is aromatherapy. We actually have an amazing in-house aromatherapist, and this is something that you can incorporate into your meditation, just in and around your home. Aromatherapy can really help with this area, is what they're saying. And there might be a mixture of herbs that you can use. And they're saying that Ruth in the past gave you some aromatherapy tips. I don't know if you were on the show when we had Ruth on. It was a while ago, because we haven't had Ruth on forever. But your guides just said, oh, we gave her Ruth gave her some information. So if you can try to find that video, it's on my YouTube or on my Facebook. If you scroll like forever, YouTube is probably easier to find it. It's Ruth Heyerdahl, and she actually gave you some stuff. You can also get an appointment with her, and she can give you some really good advice on that. She's like a super scientist, and the stuff that comes out of her mouth is just like, but what? She's a genius. Okay. They're also saying take out some time for abundance planning. But what I got from this is also just planning out how you would like to see this go. And then creating like an itemized list of how you'd like to see it unfold. Okay. And be patient is what they're saying as you make plans to reach your goal. And then take out time for pleasure. Okay. And this is a sexy card. Okay. You just got married. Do it. Enjoy it. Enjoy that married life. Okay. Because that's really going to help you with this too. It's going to, give you that little boost of positivity too, because who doesn't love a good orgasm? Okay, Susan, I'm sending you tons of love. I know Tanys has more for you. Thank you for joining us, honey.
Hi, Susan. So I did look up the leopard, because Michelle had that on her card. And so I looked it up in my spirit animals book. Take some time in solitude, preferably in nature, for a full day. Be sure to pace yourself by providing times of rest and play during any intense cycles. Whatever goal you're pursuing, do not reveal too much about it until it's completed, or there may be interference with its achievement. You'll be able to foresee events very vividly and accurately through dreams, visions, or feelings. A secret that's been kept from you will be revealed. This is a time for expressing yourself passionately in whatever you do. With persistence and steadiness, you'll attain your goal. Your intuition is heightened at this time, so pay close attention to your feelings and trust. Okay. So yeah, I'm really getting, there's a lot in this about your intuition. You really need to tap into that. Okay. Because I don't know what the procedure is, but when I tapped in, my stomach went.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling super positive about it myself. I think what they're giving me here is other ways to deal with it. when I looked through these cards. Okay. So I got compassionate, over emotional, pessimistic, sensitive, anxious. So those were around, and that's certainly the stomach surgery. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a big procedure. So no wonder I got stomach stuff. Worry, right? Anxious. So I think there are other new beginnings you can look at. Okay. You need to visualize your success and really stay in that success thing. Also, I'm feeling like you need to take out some of the self-judgment. Okay. Because oftentimes our self-judgment is just as much the culprit in any of this. The more you can step into that. So I also got this one. Okay. Mediumship. So what's coming through for me is what is happening is it's your body trying to process the energy. So I know that you're intuitive. And when we are intuitive, depending on our body type, we often feel like we need the cushioning or the protection energetically because we are sensitive. And so sometimes we end up with that. So some of the things to look at would be things that help the fight or flight. Okay? Because we get into the fight or flight because we got stuff coming at us all the time. That's what happens. We get all this stuff coming at us and we're sensitive. And so we've got a lot of stimuli that we're not even aware of most of the time. And so that puts pressure on our cortisol levels and our adrenal, all of that stuff. So those are things to look at. I'm sure you've done that. Adrenal stress. Exactly. So they're suggesting things more like meditation, calling upon Archangel Raphael. Forgiveness. There's some forgiveness work there, hun. Feels like parents to me. There's some big forgiveness there. All right. And that's going to help you to step into recovery around some of this stuff. There may be some allergens to look at. Meditate. Yeah, definitely meditation. Okay. Because it helps bring down the adrenal stuff, brings down the cortisol level, all of that stuff, right? So it helps to support us. Use your natural healing abilities. So when I saw this one, I was like, okay. And consult a nutritionist, which I think you've already been doing that. So that's just confirmation that that's the right choice. Okay. Because I also got these guys. So I got wish, positive dreams, manifestation. So you are a strong manifester. Okay. You can manifest this. Because I also got you're a spiritual teacher. You're intuitive, inspirational. You show integrity, responsibility. Right? It says high morals, leader. So stepping into those is, it really feels like that's what you need to focus on, Susan, for me anyway. That would be what I'm getting for it. Is I think if you want to do something drastic, you need to know that you've done everything yourself first. So I'm not saying don't. What I'm saying is that you need to know, you need to come to the point where you feel without a shadow of doubt that that's what you want to do. And I don't think you're there yet. That's not my impression. So I think that doing some of these other things, and making sure you tap into your intuitive abilities and managing your intuitive energy, right? Managing the psychic energy. Yes, exhaust any other paths. That's what I would recommend. Because those invasive stomach surgeries, they're invasive. I mean, I'm not saying no, because some people have a lot of success with those. So I'm not saying no. I'm just saying you need to be really sure, right? Because they are invasive. And so they're not for everybody. Some people get a lot of success with them, and you just really have to be okay with where you're at. So I would really encourage you to, do some of the emotional healing work, learn how to manage your own energy in the best way possible before you step into something physical, right? So I'm always a proponent of look at all three areas. So the psychological, mental, emotional, look at that. So whether it's counseling, whether it's doing your own work in terms of forgiveness and all of that kind of part of it, doing your energetic work with this. So making sure that you're stepping into managing your energy in the best way possible. When I say that, I mean doing the tubing, making sure that you're running the energy appropriately for your body type and everything. And then the physical part for that would be, I would exhaust the nutrition and all of that and sensitivities before I would go to the larger things. That's what I would say. Awesome. Yes, need to be very sure, and it freaks me out. So, my natural weight, yeah, but have had no success in the last year. She feels my body's getting overtired. So take a break. Stop judging yourself. I like the progression. Okay. Yeah. Take a break. Stop judging yourself. Do the energetic work, because it is part of being sensitive. There's a lot of us that carry a little bit of extra weight when we do this work, and it helps us to manage the energy a little bit. But it's also learning that. So I hear you. Yeah. Sending you so much love, Susan.
Tons of love, Susan, for sure. And that when I saw your doctor sitting down with you, I didn't want to say what it was because I wasn't sure if you were comfortable with it. It was stomach surgery. And there was something about having to, I've been avoiding the energetic component, I think. Yeah, you got to be mentally, emotionally aware and just prepared for this. Yeah. But I also got that there are some physical changes that are going to need to take place to get you ready for the surgery if you choose to go this route. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know someone who had this surgery and they had to lose around 50 pounds before they could get it. They also had to completely change their diet. So you know how you said exhausting all the possibilities? Your doctor's going to have you do that anyway, because they want to make sure that your body can handle the change, because it's a radical one. Okay. Mm-hmm. And Shem's sending you lots of love. Okay. And she says,
I'd love to have a conversation with you, Susan, about the energetic component. I think I could help with that if you're interested.
Okay.
So let me know.
All right. So, and Beach to Dancing, I did see your question up here, and you said, sorry, just dropped in now. Only heard half the comment about Ruth. Can you repeat that, please? Yeah. So Ruth Heyerdahl, you can find her information. Is there information on the Academy on TwillowLifestyle.ca?
It's under the teachers section. So yeah.
Okay, let me find a banner for you. So if you go to this website, you can learn a little bit more about her. And it's TwillowLifestyle.ca or just TwillowLifestyle.com. Both work. Okay.
Yeah.
And you could go to the Academy and just look up teachers. Her name is Ruth Heyerdahl. She's an aromatherapy specialist, and she is excellent. She is a genius. I love her. Okay.
She's amazing.
She really is. She is. Yes. Her name is Ruth Heyerdahl. Yeah. Okay. So you can definitely look her up at that website.
She's under About Us on the website.
And she goes, I follow on IG. We'll check from there. Thank you. You're so welcome. And do you know what her name is on IG, Tanys?
Ruth? I'm not sure if she's on Instagram.
She is. It's the name of her business. It's really long.
It is. Yeah. It's like My Wellness Corner or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. My Health and Wellness Corner or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you contact Tanys can get you her information too. Ruth Heyerdahl. And it's HEYERDAHL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let me know, and I can set up an intro for you.
Yeah, that would be fabulous. And she goes, we'll surf from Twillow Lifestyle. Sounds good. Awesome. All right. Yeah, she's a great connection.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for joining us. And we have a couple more, but it's 6:00, guys. We've been doing this for 2 hours. So we're just going to do a couple more. And then if we didn't get to your question, please come next week and we'll get to it. Okay.
So we're going to do like a speed round.
Real quick.
Like 1 or 2 cards.
One or two. Yeah. Okay. So this is Joyful Journey. What kind of job will I get? Okay. It's going to involve the sacral chakra. I actually got relationships or relationship counseling related. So then I asked Spirit, like, what does this involve? Cooking. And then I had this image of couples cooking. So that's really specific. I don't normally get such specific things from spirit, but this is something that you would be really good for. It would bring you a lot of happiness, and you're going to treat you treat yourself well, and you're going to treat couples how to treat themselves and each other well too. And they're saying you're really friendly, you're really compassionate, you have like an empathic concern for others, and you can help others experience a really strong sense of belonging, which is cool. So you feel good about your life, and they're saying it'll be like spending time with friends is what it's going to feel like when you go to work, and it's going to bring yourself in alignment from what you want relationships to be in your life, and you're going to help others like do relationships too. But I got like make a meal upside down, and it's like a cooking class for couples, and I was like, that's so cool. And then I said, okay, well, what else does this involve? And I got the Justice card, and it's Archangel Raguel. You got it too? There it is. We both got the Justice card. So this could involve like maybe helping couples not like go into divorce or litigation. You know, it's like helping people kind of balance their marital lives so they can avoid legal arguments, or, you know, and you're helping people make fair and just decisions. And they're saying standing up for your beliefs, doing what's right. It's very legal. So, I mean, this could be 2 jobs. It could be like maybe as a paralegal or working with people legally, and then also having like this like couples cooking class. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is.
Either that or you should take one.
Yeah. And I did get the Lover from the Wild Goddess Oracle. So with love, all things are possible. Love replaces your confusing doubts and weakening fears with faith in yourself and others. So you're going to help bring people together. You're going to help them find balance in their lives, find justice in their relationships. Okay. Really specific. I know Tanys has more. Sending you lots of love, Joyful Journey.
And Tanys has similar. So
yeah.
It's going to require some study for you. Reading, research, education will help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So if you are not already in the paralegal, legal kind of area. Oh, she's a Libra too.
Oh, that's so perfect.
That's funny. Okay. And you're going to be speaking. So I have a speaker. So I also got that, which would lend to your couples cooking classes. That's a speaker card, right? But I did get this Justice card as well. Okay. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So yes. And I also got the trust your angels, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true, and trust that heaven has the perfect plan. So what's coming to me right now actually is when I said that it was maybe for you to take the couples cooking class, you may meet somebody there that's going to help you on this journey. So look for one of those. If there isn't one, create it, because, you know, it sounds like a great idea. But if not, you may meet somebody there that's going to help you on this new path of yours. Okay, hope that's helpful.
Yay. Thanks for joining us, and let us know how you're doing. Thank
Absolutely.
you so much for coming. And that's wonderful. Oh, awesome. I'm so
and it's
glad
going to give you freedom.
Oh, let's pull you up there, Tanys.
It's
Freedom?
going to give you freedom.
Yay.
You're free to do what you choose.
Oh, who can't love that? That's awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and let us know how the job search is going. That's so exciting. Okay, Samantha, we see you. Any guidance on forward movement? I am feeling stuck. Okay, so I got a few cards for you real quick. I got that there are fears surrounding money. Oh, wait, I need to be on. There we go. Now you can see it. There are fears surrounding money. Okay. The wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Okay. So your worries about money could be holding you back a little bit. That's kind of the stuck motion that I'm getting. Okay. They're telling me that there's a money stone. Is it pyrite? Okay. Pyrite. I didn't even know that. That's what my guides told me. This is what, that's money. Look at that. Okay. That can help you. Okay. Because then I got the 6 of Earth right after the 5 of Earth, and it's gifts of money, time, or effort, a new career opportunity, receiving loan, or paying off debts. So you're going to have more than enough. Don't worry about that. And it's going to be more than enough to pay off debts and to serve others, because this is the charity card. Okay. This is a really good card to get. So stop worrying about money. That's why you're stuck. That's keeping you from manifesting. I know that because I do it too. All right. You're not alone. Once you let go of that fear, Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael. Yay. A time of positive change. Your situation will suddenly move forward. Fortune will be on your side. Let go of the money worries. Pyrite's the stone for you. And I said, what will help her like not worry so much? I got music. Listening to music, playing with music, going to concerts, just enjoying the rhythm of music and putting music in your work environment, in your home environment. Solfeggio, at least what, 528 is excellent for just clearing that energy. But they're saying just, yeah, music. All right. And stop worrying about money. It's holding you back. Again, this is not a judgment. I do the same thing. Okay. We all do. And I want to be self-employed. Okay. That is supported, but you have to kind of let go of that anxiety, because I will tell you, I've been self-employed. I have not been in a like job since 2010. And there's a lot of money stress. I'm just letting you know, because you're going to have super highs and super lows and kind of like plateaus. It's all over the place. Tanys is self-employed too, so she can kind of give you some guidance on that as well. But you got to get rid of the money worries. Otherwise, you're not going to enjoy self-employment. I guarantee you. You are going to be worried all the time, and it's going to have an effect on your health. Okay. So that's what I got from Spirit. And I'm sending you lots of love. And I know, they're saying the reason you want to be self-employed is because you're an empath and you can control your environment. Guess what? Us too. All right. That's the perk of it. But the money is not consistent. You're not getting a paycheck with like tax deductions and a W-2. It's a lot of work. You have to basically like organize all your receipts, and like it's all on you. You don't have anyone that you are like anyone like negative or narcissistic that you have to work for, which is, yay, that's a plus for an empath, because we attract those people. But the money is it's not a certainty in any self-employment situation. So that's what's blocking you. And she says, yes, LOL. Okay.
Yeah. And I always recommend that when people are going into being self-employed, don't block yourself from having a part-time job at first. Okay. Something that gives you that little bit of stability so that you can feel a little better about the money thing. So if you can find something that's part-time that that either you love or you don't hate, and then follow your joy for your business and then watch that grow. Okay. Because it does take time to build any business. I actually own 3 businesses, and it takes time. All right. Yeah. So have that stability, especially if you're feeling like you're not sure what to do and all of that stuff, and you've got that fear of money. Have the part-time job, and then do your business on the side for a while, or a full-time job even, and do your business on the side. And then find something that you can be a little bit flexible with your hours, so that you can maybe start to dwindle your hours down a little bit as your other business builds. Okay. So that would be my recommendation, especially with the money concerns. Because like Michelle, I've been self-employed now since 2016. And it takes work. Okay. So if you're going to do a business, you got to love what you're doing. That's the other thing, because it takes work. So love what you're doing, because then you have that to focus on. Yeah. So if you're really worried about money, you definitely want to do the part-time job for a bit. Okay. Or a full-time, and do your business part-time, one or the other to start. Okay. That's really going to help you. Because I also, in cards, I got deeper insights are at hand, and it says your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So that's why you're stuck, because you need to have that kind of plan in place. So, even if it's like a job, whatever, in retail or something like that you can do, that you would enjoy, doing something like that as you start your business. All right. That's the kind of detail they're talking about here. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. My Archangel Michael deck. Okay.
Yay. I got Archangel Michael too. That's so awesome.
So that means you're protected.
Yeah.
All right. So I also think you're going to have a mentor come into your life, because someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. So open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So I'm not sure if it doesn't feel like romantic for me. This feels like a mentor. So like a business mentor or somebody like that. Okay. Mhm.
Tanys, do you teach a class on how to organize your spiritual practice financially? Because they just
I'm
pointed. Okay,
we're working on that
there
behind the
you go. They're
scenes.
pointing to you, so that's why
Yeah.
I want to get.
Yeah. So you got to have a plan in place. That's what I'm working on is a class in spiritual business planning at the
Mm,
moment.
okay,
So
I
if
didn't know
that's what
that.
you're
That's
looking, yeah,
exciting.
yeah. And I've talked to Jacqueline and Ramsey about the
Oh, they're the two
financial as
perfect people
well.
for
So they're
that.
perfect
Oh,
people for that. Yeah. Yeah. So we're working on that. And yeah, so stay tuned. We're actually going to work on a whole like certificate program for that for spiritual businesses. So stay tuned for that. If you want advice, let me know, because I'm my other business is that I'm an HR consultant.
yep.
And so I have a degree in social science and I have an HR certification as well as applied management certification. And so all of that is what I bring to businesses. So you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Okay. So it does indicate that it is a positive thing for you to start your own business because they are taking care of you. Okay. And that you also got embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. And giving birth. So
Ooh.
starting a business is kind of like
Yeah,
giving birth,
it is. It's
right?
your own baby.
It is a baby, right? It requires that. I'm bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. So definitely indicating that that's a great thing. I'm noble, brave, and strong, and like king of your own castle. That's coming to mind. I'm king of the castle. So
Yay.
you're king of the castle. You see, you've got here. This is growth. So doing it will just offer you the growth that you are looking for. Okay. So hope that's helpful, Samantha. And please feel free to reach out if you need any help. Like it's always fun to support other entrepreneurs.
Oh,
So.
for sure. And I love that they pointed to you and I'm like, is she really working on that? And they're like, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I'm like, yay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's
that's
something they've been pushing me to do
okay.
for about 6 months. So I've been, and I just got my
There you
chills.
go. And
So
everyone go to twillowlifestyle.ca or twillowlifestyle.com and you can go up and look at the academy for upcoming classes. So
yeah,
for sure.
and we're adding them all the time. So there's not super loads in there right at the moment, but there's some coming. I'm working on getting them up there soon. Okay.
Okay, fabulous. And she says, thank you. And then Maruta says, that's excellent, Tannis. So very needed. I agree. And Ramsey and Jacqueline are the two best partners for that class. They are phenomenal.
Money people.
Oh, yeah.
They're the
Yeah.
money guys.
They're the Artha Yoga people. Artha Yoga is money management. So,
yeah.
All right. So we have 2 questions left. We're just going to do them real quick.
Yep.
Uday Sinha, will Uday and Anjali reconcile? When will she come back? Okay. You need to release your ex. Okay. The time has come to clear your energy. Release that ex. They showed you saging yourself. Like this is like a spiritual thing. Like this goes deep. Okay, this might have been someone from a past life, but you need to release this person in order to move forward. And then I got that the issue is financial issues are a factor in the love life right now. Okay, so really look at finances, career, that's getting in the way of things. All right, so revamp those things. And you need to it's time to take control of your life and free yourself. There's something that is entrapping you. And they showed me that it also ties in with a financial piece. Okay. That's the main energy I got. And then I said, where's the cure? I went to my self-care oracle. I got that you need some energy work done. There's some worry about finances. Okay. The pyrite could be good for you too, doing some solar plexus management, because I know that's kind of like a money center for a lot of people. So's the sacral, but, you need to get some energy work done. Tannis is an excellent Reiki healer. She also does Nocti and a bunch of other, things that can kind of help you get back into alignment. I have some Vedic remedies. I'd look at your chart and offer Vedic remedies based on the planetary energies that you're currently dealing with. Okay. But you do need energy work done. All right. Sending you lots of love as you process that. Okay, Uday?
All right. So I got a couple of things that are in the way. So let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you're trying to force it. You can't. You can't. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I feel like this energy work, you're going to go through an upgrade. Okay, this is going to be necessary at this time. So that's where Michelle's picking up in the energy work. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're evolving to occupy a greater energetic space. So by doing that, it changes dynamics. Okay, and I feel like that's going to be necessary. So really play. Okay, it's a very high vibration activity, is to play, because you do have romantic feelings involved. But I do feel like there's somebody new coming. And that new person is actually going to be true love.
Oh,
okay. So I'm encouraging you to do some of that healing work beforehand. So, and really take a look at what you want, because what I feel is like you think that this is what you want, but it may not be what you really want. So look into what it is that's creating resistance for you in all of this, because there's some resistance on your part as well, right? It takes both energies to match in order to create a really good bond. And so both parties, so that you have no control over them. You only have control over your own actions and reactions. You don't have control over other people's actions and reactions. So all you can do is do the work for yourself and really, yeah, it's about you doing the work on yourself. You've got some forgiveness stuff for them and for you before that can even be a thing. But I feel like there's someone better that is around the corner, or that you will find that true love piece. All right. So yeah, and I'm hearing my let go and flow is what I'm hearing. Okay. So learning how to flow.
Yeah, I got the free yourself card and went, this is someone, they feel trapped. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Tanys. All right, Uday, come back. Let us know how you're doing. I'm not seeing you in the chat, so I went ahead and put a marker there for you. Okay. Okay. Alicia, can you do me next, please? Well, yeah, you're last. All right, here we go. Okay. So the main thing I got for you, Alicia, is that you have a major decision coming up. Okay. And you're going to need to get ready for this decision, because it's going to help you seek and honor the beauty and splendor that is within and around you. Okay. And this is also going to help you make a decision, is what they're saying. Notice the butterflies in the card. You see all the different butterflies, how beautiful those are. This is butterfly season, and butterflies, they symbolize transformation. They symbolize rebirth. They also carry messages from the angelic world to those who have passed that are now looking after you on your journey. So they're saying, watch for those butterflies. They also represent that spiritual growth is coming your way and transformation. Now, Ganesha is surrounded by beauty in this card. He's got flowers, he's got butterflies. And so they're saying, awaken to what you are surrounding yourself with in the moment. It needs to be beautiful. Okay. See more deeply and be aware of the impact that you have on your surroundings, so you can create a better life for yourself. And Spirit is urging you to let beauty penetrate into your heart. So that's kind of like a Venusian Shukra energy that they're calling in, very heart-centered energy. They're saying periodo. Okay. Now here though, Ganesha is wearing pearls. They're a symbol of purity, and it's the gemstone of Chandra. Okay. So that's another one that's coming up. Chandra is the moon. And so just like the softness and tranquility that the moon gives us, the pearl has like a calming effect on the wearer. I have pearl and moonstone earrings on right now. Okay. I'm doing this because Saturn's sitting on my moon. So I wear pearls and moonstone to kind of like calm the energies down a little bit. I also have rose quartz on. Okay. But basically they're saying that your critical voice has been overactive lately, and you've been kind of dwelling on past negative behaviors, and you need to take a moment to realign yourself. You've arrived in this world as a unique and magnificent individual. You need to know that. Okay. You need to feel that. The core of your being is whole. It's beautiful. You're filled with love. Okay, honey. And, okay. The essence of the higher self, your higher self, wants nothing more or less for you to be just the beautiful person that you're created to be. So stop this negative self-talk. Stop the kind of critical voice in there. All right. They're saying go out to a meadow that has a lot of flowers in it. This is flower season. Surround yourself with flowers. Maybe buy yourself a nice bouquet. Because
Yellow
flowers.
daisies. Yellow daisies.
Yellow daisies. Okay, those are in right now. All right. Pick one that you're not allergic to or that's going to cause any allergies. But they're saying, choose a variety of colors because they represent kind of healing, loving energy flowing in your direction. And the butterflies, they also represent the change and the evolution that your soul is undertaking. Just having a beautiful and kind of awe-inspiring environment can help with this. They're also saying be very aware of your surroundings moving forward and see the splendor that is being shown to you, and then utilize this energy to support this transformation that's coming. Okay? I'm excited for you. The eclipse, they're saying, activated this energy. So it started. It's already in motion, and you've got this. Okay, Alicia, I'm sending you lots of love.
So for crystal, I actually got fire quartz for you. I don't know why, but I was very, very drawn to fire quartz. And it looks like this. So it's a lot like the rose quartz, except you'll see there's a little bit more of the darker color in there. And that just brings more grounding. So it's almost like a grounded love for you. And it's about passion, because fire is passion, right? So there's that aspect that's coming into light for you. I did in the cards this decision that Michelle is talking about. It's not time yet. It's not divine time right now to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is coming. So I think this is like, I'm feeling like this is like it hasn't been time. Not it isn't time, but it hasn't been time. It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll be able to look at your future with a smile. This has been a blessing in disguise. You may not see the blessing yet, but you will. Okay? Be patient, have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared dreamed. However, you do need to take control of your thoughts. That is the key for you. Take control of your thoughts. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire, because the way forward is open. You're not trapped. You're feeling trapped, like you can't do anything. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I'll guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. So Michael will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom and joy, right? You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you've been contemplating. So this is coming. All right. What you're going through now, you need to have, there's the lessons in there that you need to do. And some of that is about you focusing and manifesting. Once you learn to do that, you've got this beautiful card coming for you. All right. So hope that gives you some hope, because that is definitely a hopeful reading, right? No matter where you are, it is hopeful going forward. Just know
For
that.
sure. And Maruta has a question. Is that hematoid quartz or hematoid quartz?
Yeah, it's
Rose
fire
quartz.
Fire quartz, but hematoid quartz.
Okay, that's outside of my wheelhouse. Okay.
It's also called fire quartz. Yeah.
Okay. I know of the different types of quartzes, but I don't know the difference between those two. I'm actually wearing rose quartz today. It's an awesome stone. So, okay. All right. So everyone, we are sending you all so much love. We're going to be here next week with Jen.
Yay.
So
Jen.
yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, she is a fabulous counselor. And she also does the human design piece, along with a number of other modalities that she works with. And she's just an overall fabulous human being. So definitely tune in next week. It's going to be the same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. We don't normally stay around this long, but because it was just Tanys and I, we were able to get to most of your questions. So yeah, please join us next week for that. I also want to do some shameless self-promotion. Come to my Intro to Vedic Astrology class. It's 12 courses. We meet Saturdays on Zoom. Starts May 13th through July 29th. Okay, these are the times: 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. You can sign up on my site by just clicking on classes, or you can go to twillowlifestyle.com, specifically the Academy here to sign up. Okay. So that's just me being me and humbly asking you to take my class. Okay.
It's going to be fun.
It will be. It will be. So my name is Michelle Marie. I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. I am both a Western and Vedic astrologer as well as an oracle card and tarot reader. I also am a specialist in Vedic remedies. And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Sending love.
And Jen and I are working on a couple of awesome classes. Jen and Jacqueline and I are working on one about know thyself. So stay tuned for that one. It's coming soon. I think we've got it scheduled to start June. So stay tuned. And Jen and I are working on a warrior program, spiritual warrior program as well. So stay tuned.
I have Jonathan take that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, okay. It's going to be quite an interesting. It's going to be a long one, but it'll be fun. Yeah,
that's exciting.
So
all right,
Tanys Coughlan, Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. And I'm wishing you all tons of love and light, and we'll see you soon.
Yay. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.